one. Okay, so this is a dress, one of the many gowns that we have in collections, and when I say many, I think we have maybe like 3 more back there. But this gown was supposedly worn at Grover Cleveland's inauguration, which dates 1885, and we got that information from the paperwork. What did I do? The paperwork that was laid in the box with it, and that was given to us at the time of donation. Through my research on the dress, I do not believe that this dress was worn at Grover Cleveland's inauguration. Instead, I believe it to be a reproduction of a gown that could have been worn at that time. It is sort of compelled by the inside of the skirt, where on multiple spots, like for instance here, it says Trianon Guaranteed Wanamaker. And when I first saw that, I was confused because I had no idea what it meant. And then in my own research, I figured out the meaning that Wanamaker is a department store in Philadelphia, and Trianon is this sort of marketing name that the store used with a lot of their goods. So what further compelled me, I think, is just that it became this mystery that I wanted to solve. With textiles, color fading is a huge problem, and that's why a lot of textiles can't really be on display for long periods of time. But that's actually true for a lot of artifacts, not even just textiles. Because you can tell on this dress right here with the lace, the color has faded, and that could be from light, it could be from like temperature fluctuations, it could be from like, I don't know, a variety of things. But it's important that light is controlled too. Okay. So as you can see, this dress is covered in sequins, and like by looking at it closely, you can tell that they're plastic sequins, which for the time, 1885, that would not have been period appropriate because plastic sequins weren't really invented until like the 1930s. Before that date, sequins would have been made either out of metal, or there was also a time when sequins would have been made out of a sort of gelatin or a type of material that could melt really easily. So, given the fact with the amount of sequins on this dress, if they had been made out of metal, it would have weighed it down a lot, and it would basically have made it kind of hard to wear. And on top of that, if it was gelatin, they probably would have melted off by now, given how old it is. So the sequins were a very big identifier as to like this dress not really being authentic and sort of it being like a reproduction.